You've been describing yourself wrong. You've been running an old read of who you are, one you picked up a long time ago and never updated. You are about to see who you really are, and it's bigger than what you think. This reading is meant for specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. Let's get into it. At the back of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So the thing about you is you've been leading something this whole time and calling it something else. You've got this way of holding things together that you don't even register as leadership. Like, you just think it's you doing what needs doing. But step back and take a look. People check what you think before they move. They wait to see how you react to a thing before they decide how they feel about it. And that's not nothing. That's authority. And you've been treating it like a chore. Here's what I see. In the next 2 weeks, you're going to be asked to make a call on something that isn't technically yours to decide. Someone is going to bring you a problem that belongs to them, and they will do it because they trust your read more than their own. Don't wave it off. The way you answer is going to stick with them longer than you'd guess. You're being shown that you have wisdom that others value way more than you think. Okay, so there is a pull on you lately toward something brand new, and you keep treating it like a distraction instead of a signal. But it's not a distraction. You've been calling yourself tired, but it's more like a part of you that's been stuck, doing the same thing over and over again for so long. That's something in you that wants out and hasn't been let out to run freely. You need some creative freedom. You are a very creative person. When you were young, you may have been good at drawing, dancing, or making things like DIY. That side of you is still there, and it's yearning to come out again. Here's what's coming. In the next 10 days, you're going to meet or hear from someone you know who will mention something creative, like a creative activity, and it's going to wake up the exact want you've been sitting on. For some of you, it's a creative pull. For others, it's more like a different way you want to spend your time, a place you want to go, a skill you keep circling. Either way, when that spark hits, don't talk yourself out of it. This card is where you finally see what you actually are, and it's not the version you've been carrying. You think of yourself as someone who's behind, someone who is still trying to get it together, still proving themselves, always a step short of where you should be. But the truth is, you are a builder. You are the patient kind, the one who puts steady work into things quietly and lets them grow without needing applause for it. Most people can't stand the waiting part, but you can. You're also a hard worker, and you will be rewarded for it. You've been measuring yourself by the gap, the distance between where you are and where you want to be. So all you feel is the not there yet. But step back and look at the whole field. You've been compounding small efforts for years, and there is more growth than you give yourself credit for. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to get a sign that your hard work is paying off. Could be a result, could be a bit of money, could be someone telling you a thing you built that mattered to them. Okay, so this card is about you and a habit you've got, and I'll be straight with you. You hesitate too much. Not in a bad way exactly. You are thoughtful. You weigh things. You don't just leap. But somewhere that turned into a thing where you stand in front of an option and you just look at it. A lot of what you call thinking it through is really just delay. You already know more than enough to move. You're waiting to feel certain, and certain never truly comes. This could be in regards to a situation that you're going through right now, and you may be feeling confused and hesitant. Know this, that the right time never comes, so go for it. But here's the good part, and it's coming soon. In the next 2 weeks, you're going to watch your options start opening up around the thing that you really want. Not one door, but several. A few different routes toward the same thing you've been quietly hoping for, all cracking open around the same stretch of time. There is a specific comfort you've been craving that's more like being able to enjoy something without one eye on the next problem. You've been so braced for so long that the idea of just being content is something you're not used to, like a thing other people get to have. Here's what I want you to catch. You treat enjoying your life as something you will earn later, once everything is handled, after the next thing, after you have enough. Then you will let yourself feel good, but that day keeps moving. You've been postponing your own satisfaction like it's a reward you haven't qualified for yet. You can feel good now, with things still unfinished. This card is about being seen, and it's specific. Someone has been paying closer attention to you than you realize, and they're about to make it known. You're going to find out you've been on someone's radar for a good while, and they've been forming an opinion of you the whole time. The opinion is good, better than the one you hold of yourself, honestly. Expect to be asked about your story, your experience, how you did a certain thing. Could be an actual interview or something similar to one. You are someone with a story worth telling, and you've spent a long time acting like that's not true. You've got real experience behind you. Things you've figured out the hard way on your own, and people pick up on it even when you're playing it down. There is a quiet credibility to you. You're the kind of person others end up asking for the real version of things because they trust you will give it to them straight. You just haven't seen yourself as someone worth interviewing yet. You are a fixer. You're the one who steps in when something is broken and gets it working again. Whether it's a problem at work, a situation in the family, or just the small daily stuff nobody else wants to deal with. You don't make a show of it. You've got this practical, roll your sleeves up way about you, and people lean on it more than they say. The thing is, you're so used to repairing everything around you. You're very practical, and honestly, you take a strange kind of pride in it. Being useful, being the one who can sort things out, that's part of how you know your worth. You'd rather be the one helping than the one needing help. You are a giver. You are the one who notices what people need before they say it and quietly takes care of it. The host who makes sure everyone is comfortable, fed, looked after. You read a room fast. You can tell when someone is off, when something needs smoothing over, when somebody's cup is empty, and you move to fill it without being asked. People feel at ease around you. There is a real warmth in you, the genuine kind. You actually want the people around you to be alright, and you take pride in being the one who can make a space feel welcoming. You're good at it too. But somewhere along the way, being needed turned into the way you feel safe and loved. But know this, there are people around you who love you even if you stopped giving. And that is genuine love. So don't be too hard on yourself. Your worth is not measured by how much you give, but rather you are worthy as you are. You've got a strong intuition. You could be psychic. You read situations and people fast. You pick up on things before they're said, and more often than not, your intuition is right, even when your head talks you out of it. And that's a real connection to something deeper in you, something spiritual. You're also someone who needs nature more than you let yourself have it. Bodies of water, trees, open air, animals, those are the places you actually come back to yourself and where you get to know yourself. Get in touch with your inner self, where the noise in your head goes quiet and you can hear your own read on things again. Let's get more messages with the charms and dice. The advice here is balance. You've been at one extreme lately, all push or all retreat, and you're being told to find the middle. Libra and Capricorn point to a fairness issue at work or in a long commitment where you've been carrying more than you share. Watch for movement during Capricorn season, late December into January, especially if someone with a Z in their name is involved. You've made up your mind about something and the runes want you to look again. New information is coming. These ones are about a pairing, a relationship, or a partnership, and they say it's more loyal than you've been giving it credit for. The envelope and journal means that there is a shift coming through words, either a message or you writing it out, and this will cause you to see it clearly. A Leo will say something that makes you rethink a decision. Expect good news when it comes to a friendship. The key is a door opening back up. Something that went distant starts to become something good. The peace symbol means a reconciliation is coming up, and it comes through a message. So watch for someone reaching out, or be the one who does. A Leo in this too could be the friend or the one who brings you back together. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.